your smile. Now the sunshine brings the light. Fill me out with a flame. I will let you in this game. Take me out when I'm down. 'Cause with you I'm safe and sound. 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 I'm safe and sound.
step right up for another amazing banger by Lex Blaze and Daddy Paul. Touchdown to Heathrow, DP and me, bro. About to hit the club and turn that shit to a freak show. Look through the peephole, everybody geek, yo. Need to get girl with an extremely deep. See 6 midgets that be fighting, juggling. Maybe it's just me, cause my mind is struggling. Babes, boyfriend is acting like a clown. Know what's going down every time that we are down. Take a look through the peephole, yo. Everybody's getting geek, bro. Stop the hate and let them neeks know that we turn the club into a freak show. Turn the club to a freak show. Turn the club to a freak show. Turn the club, yo, we turn the club to a freak show. Turn the club into a freak show. Eating rotten apples, dirty bass that be coming at you. Roller coasters like a supernova around the ring master, this my tabernacle. See you screaming, I'm like, what for? Oh, you pop? Yeah, I got popcorn. I don't wake up on the wrong lawn, so we won't stop. It's a lost cause. Take a look through the peephole, yo. Everybody's getting geek, bro. Stop the hate and let them neeks know that we turn the club into a freak show. Turn the club to a freak show. Turn the club to a freak show. Turn the club, yo, we turn the club to a freak show. To a freak show. Why do I feel like I linger between the words to say the words to remember. Now we're here to take control over your body and over your soul. We're gonna take back everything and lose it all. Lose it all. We lose it all. Feel it in your arms. Feel it in your legs. Feel it on your fingertips and feel it in your head. Just let your body go. Just let your body go. Just let your body go and move to the rhythm. Yeah. Until the very last hour, we still got a few more days to slay. It's gonna get so much louder. Now we're here to take control.
All right, if you're with us online, go and start to set up your space, your equipment. If you look underneath the screen right now, you can find in the description all the equipment you'll need as well as the movements we're doing today. So go and get set up, and we'll get started in about a minute. See you soon. I never want to start talking because I just like listening to everybody's conversations. Don't want to know what you're talking about. Huh? Oh, great. Welcome to Pump. Sorry I was weak. Missed you all last Thursday. But you also came in, got your workout in, right? Solid. Peeps at home, I know you did. You can tell me about it in the chat. It is your first time at a pump class. A little bit about the format today. All the equipment you'll need is listed online in the description, as well as the movements we have. Go ahead and check that out before class starts in the future. You can get all set up if you have equipment before we get going. If you're in person, always have the equipment you need up on the board, as well as all the movements we have for today. Format for this class, we'll have a 6-minute warm-up and about a 6-10 minute cool down at the end of class. And the workout for this is we have 4 rounds total. Each round consists of 2 movements that we're going to superset 4 times. What that looks like is, say we're in round 1, we'll do movement 1 for 30 seconds, right into movement 2 for 30 seconds. That's 1 set. We'll repeat that again. Movement 1 for 30 seconds, movement 2 for 30 seconds. That's the second set. So we do 4 sets. That's 1 round done. Then you'll get a 1-minute break. Then we'll move on to round 2. Equipment today: mat, dumbbell, medium and or heavy, and kettlebell. If you don't have a kettlebell, that's totally fine. You can just use a dumbbell as well, holding onto the end of that dumbbell, okay? Movements that we have today. First movement is going to be single leg Romanian deadlift rows. So we have some options of how you want to perform this one, okay? So we're staying on the same leg the whole time, but the options you have is you can either do a single or 1 rep with a row and then come back to center and then back down and do another rep. Or you can try to really work on that balance and be here and just work on those rows as long as you can, okay? And trying to keep that balance. Doing that for 30 seconds and switching over, opposite leg, opposite side, that same movement. Biggest thing with this one that I see happen a lot is we go to start lifting, and then we go like this, and this leg doesn't go anywhere. So trying to keep that vertical on the side that's kicking back from that leg to that torso as much as you can, and loading that glute, okay? The other thing, as we get tired, we'll start to round out and open those hips up. Try to keep those hips squared. If you think if there was a bar running through one side of your hip, out the other, when you're hinging, it's not twisting open, okay? It's staying perfectly parallel with the floor. That's what you're trying to try to think about. Slight bend in that knee, load that glute when you're in that position, okay? When you're in that one, if you want, you can switch it up to if you want to do low rows or high rows. It's totally up to you, but being intentional about that balance, that control, loading that glute, slight bend in that knee, okay? All of our normal things, weight even on the foot, grip the ground. If you're at home and you don't have weight or you don't want to use weight here, go ahead and do a T-squeezer when you're in that one, okay? You can focus on T-squeezes. Remember, thumbs stay up, scapula back and down as you pull up and squeeze, okay? Same thing with those rows. Keep those scapulas strong, okay? Really keep those shoulder blades back and down and held in that position the full time. Next movement that we got is American kettlebell swings. So remembering, these are the ones where we're going fully overhead with that weight, okay? And then bringing it back down. And remember, at those kettlebell swings, we don't overly need to bring that kettlebell all the way down to the knee, okay? Just come right in about mid-thigh. That's about all you need to do with that one. A lot of that power in that low level coming from the hips, coming from the glutes. So really thrusting those hips, powering from those glutes to throw that weight up. And then once you get about halfway, that's where the upper body takes in to get that lift all the way up. Next movement, oh, that one's actually supersetted with goblet squats. So the ratio is up to you. You can do just American kettlebell swings or just goblet squats, or you can mix up and say do 5 and 5, 3 and 2, however you want. You get a little bit of freedom as far as what you want to choose on working a little bit more on. With those goblet squats, just bringing that weight here, remember, into kind of that normal squat Remember, keep those glutes engaged, knee in line with the toe. All the normal things we'll talk through more in the warm-up. Next one we got for this is going to be the animal pose jump throughs. So I'll do this one real quick. If you want to follow along, you can. If you feel like you got this one down, it can kind of feel like a technical movement. So we're down on all hands and knees, okay? They're all in line. If I'm starting with the left, stepping that left foot up outside that left hand, lifting that arm, kicking that leg through, okay? Then reversing that leg back under, hand comes down, back to center. Once you feel more comfortable with it, you can kind of make it more into like a jump, and that's where it's kind of called those jump throughs, okay? During that one, I'll kind of be calling out what I'm doing, moving a little bit slower through it, so feel free to follow along if you want that direction. If you're at home and you don't have kettlebell, you can either do jump squats, regular air squats, or burpees. Up to you on that one. Next one we got, so power plank switches. What these ones are is, I need a drink of water. It's too much. It's too much to say. Feel good, feel rested, rejuvenated. All right, power plank switches. So remember with power planks, when we're in these, that's where we're really focusing on that squeeze, that flex, okay? So if we're down on the ground in that low power plank on our forearms, we're actively using the core, try to pull those elbows towards the feet towards the elbows, so you're really engaging that core, getting a really strong squeeze, okay? What it means with switches is we're doing 4 minutes straight, switching up the movement every 20 seconds, okay? I'll be calling out that 20-second call, but we're going from a front low power plank to a side power plank, then reversing over to the opposite side power plank. That'll be 1 minute, then we're right back to the front. So we're gonna be alternating from a front power plank, side power plank, opposite side power plank, and then right back to that front, okay? Questions on that one? All right, we'll figure it out when we're doing it. And then lastly, we got curl press extend for round 4. So remembering with this one, that bicep curl right into a shoulder press, into that tricep extension, okay? If you want, you can do a bicep curl into that shoulder press, and then when you come down from it, do a bent over, kick back if you want to do that for triceps as opposed to the overhead tricep extensions, okay? So you have that option there. If you are at home here, go and do manual tricep, bicep curl extensions, okay? You're just gonna do 30 seconds on one side, switch over 30 seconds on the other side. If you want, you can add in and switch it up and do some downward dog shoulder press if you want, but feel free just to keep it 30 seconds here, 30 seconds here. With that one, as well as American kettlebell swings, remember, anytime we're overhead, really keep that scapula strong. Second, you lose that scapular control, a lot of times you can get some shoulder injuries, some joint injuries, because you're losing that stability with the movement overhead, okay? If you ever felt weak in an overhead movement, you've either lost your bracing or that scapula, a strong scapula, okay? Keep that in mind. Any questions before we warm up? All right, let's do this. Starting with those jumping jacks. Stay braced, pelvic floor up and in, keep that core strong. Remember, only starting about 40-50% effort. Don't really need to push it yet. Just kind of warming up that muscle, warming up those joints. Remember, every time I call out that bracing, pelvic floor is lifted up and in. That core is staying strong, holding it there. Those scapulas stay back and down. Air squats. Pushing those hips back and down, knees stay in line with those toes. Weights even on the feet. Don't let those arches collapse. Don't let the weight go all the way into the heel or all the way into the toe. Keep those glutes on. Don't let those glutes shut off. Marches. Drive those knees up. Stay braced, keep that core strong. Lunges alternating. Knee stays in line with that toe. Really control that balance. Weight's even on that front leg. Keep that glute on. Keep that arch strong on the foot. A lot of times if you're losing that balance, the arch isn't strong. Arm circles. I think this one always feels the best after sitting like this all day. It feels so good. Reverse. Inchworms into those push-ups. Don't round that low back, bend those knees to walk out. You can do a few push-ups in a row and in a longer stretch. Or you can do one and one. Jumping jacks, round 2. Picking up that tempo, maybe closer to 60, 70% effort. Stay braced. Air squats. We're picking up that tempo, but we're still controlling the movement. Keep those glutes on, stay braced. Knee in line with those toes. Feet strong. Marches. Use that core. Put a little bit of power into that knee drive. Lunges alternating. You can add that little bit of twist, that thoracic rotation at the bottom. Remembering it's slow, controlled. Keep the arch strong on that foot. Knee in line with that toe. Keep that glute on. Arm circles. Reverse. Inchworms into those push-ups. Don't round that low back. Bend those knees to walk out. Take a break. All right, 1 minute. And we're starting that workout. Single leg RDL rows. If you want a little bit more balance challenge, stand on your mat. If you want a little less balance challenge, do it on the floor. The mat kind of makes it a little bit squishier, a little bit harder to keep that stability. 3, 2, 1, we're moving. Keep those hips squared, don't let them open. You can do 1 rep into 1 row and then go back to standing, or you can hold that position and row it out there. Good job. Don't round that low back, shoulder blades stay back and down. Nice. Switch, opposite leg. Nice job, stay with it, stay with it. Switch back to that first side. As you get tired, check that form in the mirror. Make sure you're keeping it right where you want it to be. Keep that glute loaded. Keep that loaded glutes. Keep that back leg straight. Switch. Opposite side. Keep those scapula back and down. Don't let those chests roll forward, shoulders roll forward. Remember, you can do sets of 1. Do 1, control it down, 1 rep, back up. Switch, back to that first side, halfway through. If your low back is dying, do sets of 1. Doesn't require as much support from the low back. Switch, opposite side. Nice job, keep that glute strong. Don't lose that bracing. Hips squared, shoulder blades back and down. Switch back to that first side. Last one. Let's go. Or you can always get rid of those rows too if you want. Stay with it, stay with it. Switch, last side. Don't let that low back round or that back leg collapse as you get tired. Take a break. Nice work, y'all. That's a tough movement. Nice job. All right, next one we got American kettlebell swings, supersetted with that goblet squat. You pick the ratio. You can do all of one or all of the other, or you can intermix them. Up to you. This one is supersetted with those jump-throughs. Jump-throughs can be hard with the mat because your foot can stick to it, so you can get rid of it if you want. If you want to keep it though, feel free. 30 seconds, and we're moving.
just speak to me kindly. I wanna walk and somehow it find me. Somehow it find me. Somehow it find me.
Yeah. All right, in 5, 3, 2, 1. Kettlebell swings, powering from those glutes, from the hips. Let that torso drop as you come down. Then power up, fully overhead. Nice job. Try and make it a smooth motion. Nice job. Nice. That superset is up to you. Animal pose. All right. So, on all fours, hands, knees, and feet in line. Lift those knees just up off the ground. If you're going to the left foot up to the left hand. I'll stand like this. Lift that left arm. Kick that right leg through. Reverse it. Leg comes back under, hand comes down. Left leg goes back. Right foot up. Lift that right hand. Kick that left leg through. Reverse it. Sounds like it's going well over there. Kettlebell swings. I like it. Stay braced. Really don't lose that bracing. Good job. Animal pose. Those jump throughs. We're down. Left foot up to that left hand. Lift that left hand. Kick that right foot through. Flex that quad. Squeeze the scapula together. Reverse it. Right foot up. Lift that right hand. Kick that left leg through. Nice. Kettlebells. Halfway through this round. Let's go, y'all. Animal pose. Down on all fours, let's go. Kettlebells. Woo. Let's go. Stay braced. Animal pose. Woo. Nailing. Let's go, y'all. Keep that quality. Take a break. Power plank, switches. It's toughie. All right, this one's 20 seconds each. 20 in a regular, 20 on the side, 20 on the side. That's 1 minute. So you have 4 sets within each one. 15 seconds. We're starting. Actively engage that core here. Squeezing those elbows to the feet, feet to the elbows. 3, 2, 1. Let's go, we're up. Squeeze those glutes, flex that core, flex the shoulders, whole body is engaged here. Sink into the rhythm, side, hopping up right onto the side. Feet are on top of each other, shoulder blades backing down. Squeeze the elbows to feet, feet to elbows. Don't let those hips drop. I love the fist bump. Let's go, let's go. Opposite side. We're down, up, over, opposite side. Tell you what, it's gonna be a shoulder burner, y'all. Front and center. Back up into that regular. Remember, you can always take breaks. If you're burning out, drop it for a second, then back up. Squeeze the glutes, whole body. Side plank. Stay with it. Feet are on top of each other here. Switch, opposite side. If you find you're fading really quick, take 3 to 5 seconds to switch if you need, but then get up. Center. Woo. Halfway there, y'all. Let's go. Flex everything. Side plank. We got this, y'all. Don't let those hips drop. Scapula back and down. Opposite side. Woo. We got big energy. Let's go. Squeeze those obliques. Front plank. Last one, y'all. Let's frickin' go. Squeeze those glutes. Side plank. Oh. Switch. Last one. Take those 3 to 5. And then let's get up. Let's go, 4 seconds. Take a break. Woo. Gotta love a plank circuit. I almost was really mean and did that one after curl press extend. Like, no, that's too much. All right, last one we got. 4 minutes straight. Curl press extend. With this one, you can also control the ratio. Let's say you want to do 3 bicep curls. into 2, into 3. You have that freedom to switch up. You can keep it 1, 1, 1, or you can switch that up. 15 seconds. All right, last round, best round, right? In 3, 2, 1, we're moving. Can't speak anymore. Curl press. Send your own ratios here. Remember, stay braced here. Scapula strong, that core is strong. One minute down. You got this. Remember, slow down that tempo if you're dying. Maybe take 1 or 2 seconds before the next one. 1 or 2 seconds before you go into the next one. Remember, you can always adjust that weight. Nice, let's go, let's go. Two sets done. Stay with it. Either lower that tempo or adjust that weight. You're starting to fail out. Three sets done. We're on our last minute here. One more minute of work and we're done. What muscle are you trying to use on each movement? Pay attention, where are you feeling that stretch? Where are you feeling that contraction? Last 15 seconds. Stay braced, scapula strong, core strong, glutes are strong. Take a break. Woo. My peeps at home, nice job today. Peeps in class, nice work. Nice work, guys. Like, nice job today. Nice work, y'all. Good job, Matthew. You two are too quick. Nice job. As you're cleaning up, if you notice any black streaks on the ground, we'll help out facilities. We'll wipe those up. And as you're cleaning up, start to slow that breathing down. In through the nose, down into the belly, out through the mouth. Whenever you're ready, we're going to start with those deeper breaths. Next exhale, whenever you're ready, go and pull that arm across. Remember, keep those scapula back and down, holding that back in position so we can focus that stretch into the rear delt and back side of the shoulder. Through all these stretches, keeping that slight raised posture, keeping those breaths, stretching a little further on each exhale. If you find yourself shrugging here and tense, let those shoulders drop. Ready, go and release and switch. Same thing on the opposite side. Shoulder blade stays back and down, focusing that stretch into the back side of the shoulder. Pull up first arm behind, grab that elbow, bring that backhand in between those scapula. When you're ready, go and release, switch that opposite side. Shrugging those shoulders or staying tense through the neck. Shoulders going up, release. Whenever you're ready, go and release that stretch. Hands come behind the back, interlock those fingers, shoulder blades back and down, chest up and open. We're going to roll that head and neck. If you find a spot that feels tight, feel free to stay there. And widen that stance. And on the exhale, we're going to slowly start to drop that chest. So you can angle the feet out to 45 if you like, or keep them straight, whatever feels more comfortable. Shoulder blades stay back and down. Once you get to in range of motion, go and start to lift those arms, stretch those shoulders, and you can let that torso drop down to the floor. You're ready, slowly bring yourself back up to that neutral spot. Go and release those hands, coming all the way down to the floor. You can use the hands to pull you a little bit deeper in that stretch if you want, and have a slight bend in those knees. When you're ready, we're gonna lunge over to the left side, pushing those hips back, knock those knees forward, stretching through that straightened legs, inner thigh. Feel free to use those hands to support you. If you wanna drop all the way down, try to keep that heel down. And breathe. When you're ready, go and slowly walk back up to center. We're gonna go over to that opposite side. Ready, go and slowly release it back to center. And we're gonna walk those feet in. Roll back up to standing. This next one, we're gonna kick our right foot out in front, just about 1 foot or so. Weight's going onto that back leg, pushing those hips back, dropping that chest down towards the knee. Remember, keep that chest up, shoulder blades stay back and down, that low back's pulled in, working on that hamstring stretch. If you wanna focus more calf, go and pull that toe up towards your face. Remember, weight's on that back leg. Keep that knee in line with that toe. As you relax into that stretch, you can drop a bit further. When you're ready, go and release it back up. Switch to the opposite side. Same stretch, pushing those hips back, dropping that chest down towards the knee. Weight's on that back leg. If you want more hamstring focus, keep that toe down. If you want more calf focus, pull that toe up. When you're ready, go and release back up to center. Inhale all the way up. On that exhale, we're gonna drop down into that full floor squat, pushing those hips back and down. Trying to get those heels down if at all possible. Can't quite get those heels down, that's okay. You can start with that weight on the hands and work yourself a little bit more into that stretch over time. If those heels are down, you can bring the elbows to the inside of the knees, palms together. Go and press those palms down, opening up those hips. Feel free to move a little bit side to side here. Get a little mobility into those hips. A little bit of movement. When you're ready, go and release it down onto the mat. We're gonna drop into that puppy pose. Hips staying above the knees. Extending those arms out in front, and dropping that chest and that face down towards the mat. Remember to breathe. As you're ready, you can slowly bring yourself up. Go and widen the knees to the edges of the mat, bringing those toes together. Going to go into that full child's pose. Arms extending out to the front. Once you get in that position, go ahead and walk those hands over to the left, stretching that right side body. Ready, can you release back to the center, move over to that opposite side. Ready, go and release. Back to the center. And go and take your time slowly coming back up to standing as you're ready. We're running out of class time, so we're going to finish with those last breaths. But if you'd like to stay and continue to stretch, feel free. Inhaling through the nose into the belly, out through the mouth. Try to make each breath in a little bit deeper. Exhaling the air out just a little bit more on each one. Nice job today, everybody. Great work. Officially over halfway through the session. Nice job. If you're with us online, thanks so much for being here today. Don't forget to like and subscribe for updates if classes go live if you don't want to have to search for those. Next session registration will open this Friday. So once we have that open, I'll let you know if you want, and then I'll give you that link to go ahead and register. As an update, the class times will be changing a little bit next session. So this class will be on Monday, Wednesday next session, as opposed to Tuesday, Thursdays. So that's going to be one thing that switches with this next session. We have another instructor coming back to teaching full-time, so it's shifting things a little bit. But there'll be some other classes offered as well. So keep an eye out for that. Thanks for being here. Have a nice night.